Welcome in, everybody, to the 46th episode of Whispers in Silence. I hope you're all having a wonderful night tonight. On our episode, The Black Badger, the Whispers in Silence have delved into the putrid jungle belonging to flora and fauna, the dread demons of pestilence and decay. While journeying through, led by Kelsey and her new napalm-equipped armor, they discovered a enclave of elves that was being protected by what they discovered was the staff of Morena, the avatar of Penumbra. While there, they learned that these elves were prisoners of Scala's and were being killed as bait to lure out the matriarch. And lure her out they did. And what was not expected was that she would trade her life for those of those children and promise them that if they travel to the west, they would find safety, which they did. That's where we left off, having an overnight moment in Evelyn's Promise, the small enclave. That's what they've named it. And that is where we are going to pick things up as the evening is setting in. Let me get us some more appropriate music for here. Okay. So, food has been provided. Melody made a lovely meal for everybody. There has been music playing and a lot of singing because that is what the children here seem to like to do as a means of entertaining themselves, since there's no books or musical instruments or things to draw on.
This place kind of sucks.
Yeah, there's not a lot to do here. It's like a half-mile patch of land that they can live in, and that's all. And that's where they've been for 10 years. So by this point,
have they named each blade of grass?
I mean, basically, they do whatever they can to find entertainment here.
Excellent.
But as you are there, a woman approaches you. She's probably in her early 20s. She has blonde hair and green eyes, and as she approaches you, she kind of bows politely. Hello, my name's Tessa.
Hey. Hi,
hello.
Melody.
I tell you my last name, but I don't really remember it. It's been a while since I've needed it. You probably don't remember me, but we met once before, kind of, sort of. You met my lady, anyway.
Your lady?
I was squiring to Captain Alspeth.
Oh.
I was there the day that you all helped solve the murder, and one of you got really high.
Just turned to look at Varys. Turned to look back.
Well, that's rather indecent, whoever did that, but...
Yeah, I wonder who that was.
Especially in front of a child.
Yes. Captain Alspeth spoke very highly of you. It is good to see you again.
It's good to see that you are well. It's, I know it's been a long time, but Captain Elspeth was a good soldier. A good captain.
And a rigorous, unforgiving, unpleasant teacher.
Sorry to hear that.
Most seem to be.
I miss it now.
We are sorry about Moon Bay.
Most of us don't even remember what it looks like. I remember that it was beautiful. I remember the sound of the tropical birds singing. I remember a large statue, a large fountain in the center of the city. Not much else.
That was our first sign of any of this. The fountain.
Oh, the day it bled.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Um, I'm sorry. I don't really know why I came over and introduced myself. I just.
Well, thank you. It's well, I'm not sure if you have heard, but we do have a safe place for all of you to go to.
Yes. So Salen says. All of us. There are nearly 27 of us here.
Mm-hmm. We have room.
we have more than that in the forest, and there will be shelter and use for all of you.
It's been a long time since I've picked up a blade, but if there is a war to be fought, I would lend my sword arm.
Well, how old do they look to be?
This person's probably in their, she's probably like 21 or 22.
Oh, well, older than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, she was squiring, so she was probably like 10 or 11.
Well, I think a lot of these people are going to need your help to acclimate to the new environment. There will always be time for soldiers, but there is only one of these people who they have trusted.
Yes. Well, however I can make myself useful, I will gladly do so. In service to Moon Bay, if nothing else.
There is more than one way to help out without having to lift the sword.
Tessa, was it?
Yes. Yes, my lord.
Walk with me.
She will walk with you.
These are, your friends? All that's left of them?
My family. I mean, at least that's what we call each other. It's only been us for as long as possible. As you walk, there's not tons of places to walk, so you kind of get to see a little bit of the whole area. And you do eventually come across a patch where there are 3 headstones that have been set up. I mean, I say headstones, they're rocks that have been placed. There's nothing to chisel a headstone with here. But there are graves that have been dug for some who have passed over the last 10 years.
Who lies here?
Our first leader lays here, Argus.
Argus.
He took ill with fever. I did what I could for him, and so did Emmeline, but he passed. Demiria, we don't tell many people what happened, but she took her own life.
See.
And Io, she we had a theory about 6 years ago on a way that we could use some of our basic abjuration magic to try to travel through the forest. She tested it. We were wrong.
That sad to hear, and I am glad you found them a resting place.
There was a lot of debate about it. We thought maybe we should give them a burial at sea, place them in the river, and let them flow down. But we decided ultimately that their bodies would be best used to help grow a new generation of crops eventually. And so we buried them and let their bodies nourish the soil.
It's wise of you, and not an easy decision to make.
It was not. There were a great many dissenting opinions.
And you had to coordinate them all, as the leader.
Myself and Salen did. Salen is our leader, technically, but I am his second in command, as it were.
I see. That can be difficult. A lot of orders you have to take.
Yes. Well, nothing so formal. It is just survival. We all have to do our part.
That's right. My companions are worried for you. Did you recognize that?
Yes.
Do you know why?
I imagine when they look at me, they see a child.
Yes. That, and as terrifying as it is, you are in one of the few places that has been insulated from the horrors that have gone on outside. I cannot speak for their hearts or their minds, but I know that for me, there is a part of me that wishes to preserve it. Not this place, literally, but the innocence that comes with it.
With all due respect to that, I watched 10 people be murdered to draw out the matriarch. I looked
Right.
into Scala's eyes before I came here. And I had to stop being a child when I was 11 years old. There is no innocence to be found here.
I believe you. What they said is true. There are many ways to help. But I brought you here because I am most concerned with what you want to do. Not what would be the safest, or in some people's eyes, the wisest. I brought you here to take the measure of you. See if you are impulsive.
She motions down to Io's grave. I was impulsive then. Not
I see.
anymore.
Very well, then. So, when your companions and you head to the grove, there'll be a multitude of options laid before you. My friends have given you some idea. But you're right, there is a war going on. There are many ways to serve. The one that you're asking about is violent, and will most likely end with you as I point next to one of the headstones. One of these. So why do you want to do it?
The world thought me dead already. I looked into the dread demon's eyes, and I saw in them two things. No remorse. A lack of empathy. A ceaseless desire for us all to die. And I would much rather my headstone here than all of theirs everywhere.
Very
I
well,
swore
then.
my oath as a squire once. I still hold it, even though I have had no way to train.
You're bound to something that cannot be released.
She nods.
Something bigger than yourself.
She nods. My sword teacher was the greatest swordswoman to ever live. And I pride myself on having picked up a few things, though I admit I am beyond rusty.
Well, there's time for sword training. First, First, there is work to be done.
Yes. I am going to spend some time tonight helping the others get ready to leave this place. Words I truly believed I would never say.
Good. Here. I'll take out my sickle.
Mm-hmm.
Take this with you. It is not a sword, but if you are unable to find a way to defend yourself with that, then you are not ready for a sword. It is both a tool and a weapon, and it is very important to me. I am going to charge you with it and see that it does not come to harm. I expect you to return it to me when I am in the grove.
She nods and takes the sickle, and you can see as she kind of feels the weight of it in her hands, and then practices her footing for a moment to get the right feel. It is a muscle that has not been exercised in a very long time, but with a very fluid swing, she cleaves through a small patch of brush that is right here, leaving a very almost perfectly level line of this brush through. She is remarkably good. So good, you'd probably say she's like a third level fighter or so.
Nice. Good.
Excellent.
Now you have something to protect the people you care about with.
She nods.
We'll see how strong that sword arm is when I talk to you next in the grove.
She gives a proper bow.
Varys will nod back.
And then she places the sickle on her belt line and goes to go help the others.
Varys will walk back to the group.
Is Oswell?
Yes. She showed me, what motivates her.
And
Smart. She's skilled. And she needs to be able to fight.
well, I could have told you that last part.
Either way, there is much that they will need to do while we will have to be on our way very shortly.
Yes, they are preparing to travel.
And already there is quite a commotion around the... I hesitate to call it a town, but there's quite a commotion around the
Village?
encampment. Yeah, village, hamlet. As people are... Packing isn't the right word, but they are preparing this grove to no longer be inhabited, at least for a time. They are... Indeed, they're weaving together small, like, traveling packs, things that they could use to carry what food and water they can safely out of here. A tarp, not a tarp, I mean, it is a tarp, but it's not what you think of when you think of a tarp. It's made from palm fronds, is lifted up, and underneath it there is a number of packs. These look very old, probably, say 10 years old by now, of canteens, packs. It's whatever they had when they came here, and they knew they may need again if they ever had the chance to leave. Apparently, Salen had the idea for them to keep it. But indeed, there's a lot going on. Is there anything else anyone wanted to do tonight?
Can I approach, what was it? Salen?
The leader?
Yeah.
Yeah, Salen's the leader. Emmeline's the healer. Yep, you can approach Salen. He is the oldest of them at the moment. He's probably 23 or 24.
Does he, or rather, like, I guess, like, I'd approach one of the older kids, who is not as busy.
Yeah. That would probably be like, well, Emmeline's very busy for sure, but you approach one of the older kids who's, he's, probably 19 or 20 at this point. So he was probably 9 or 10 when he got here. He has short black hair, and he's got, his eyes, are heterochromic. He's got one green and one blue eye.
Ooh,
Let's
pretty.
see. Glances over at you. Hello. I don't think I've ever seen a Dragonborn before.
Hey, would you mind if I ask you the question really quick?
Uh,
If you're not busy.
Sure. If I can answer it, I will.
And I'm gonna move into like a kind of like a more private corner, I guess, of the settlement, and
Yeah.
just kind of like look up at the dome, the little barrier that they have going on, and without really looking at him, just Melody's gonna say,
So, you guys named this place Evelyn's Promise because of what she did for you?
He nods.
Do you? And if this is a difficult thing to, you don't have to. I guess I was kind of curious how it happened.
Yeah. We didn't like to talk about it for a long time. For a while we just, well, it's a rule. We didn't talk about it. But when Emmeline started helping with Salen, they thought it was important that we talk about it and process it. When Moon Bay fell, we were among those who didn't escape. We were taken from our parents. At first, everyone was just being butchered, but an order came down, and the demon started separating us from our parents and taking us away. We were taken to her tower on the Twilight Coast, and told that we were part of her operation to bring forth the matriarch, that she would come and save us. And she started to kill us, one at a time, in front of each other. And she did. The matriarch came. She was terrifying to see in person. She was so angry. You could feel hatred lapping at her. And yet when she spoke, it was this calm, soothing voice. You felt safe just hearing it. And she told Scala that she was pretty sure that she could beat her. That, weakened as she was by her encounter with the Red Lady, that she could be beaten. But she promised that she would just surrender herself if we were allowed to go. Scala agreed, and we were released. And she told us that if we traveled to the west, she promised us that we would find succor. And so that's what we did. We traveled west as far as we could, and then when the forest started to decay and putrefy, just when we thought we were going to die, we found this place. Her promise came true. And so we named it Evelyn's Promise. It was the name that she seemed to call herself. She had a weird way of talking to herself. We didn't really understand it, but that's what she called herself.
And Melody just kind of like continues to look at the barrier. And after a few moments, she looks.
What's your name?
Sorry, can you speak into the mic? What is that?
What's your name?
Didn't name him. Let's see. Aaron.
Hmm.
NPC number 7.
Well, there's a reason why she wants to talk to herself. There were two of her. Is the matriarch, the more common side of her that a lot of people are more familiar with.
The angry side.
And she kind of represents the wrath that Evelyn has towards parents who abandoned or neglected their children. Just that anger. Evelyn is the softer side of her. What you would usually think about when someone says, think of your mom.
Just hearing her speak was proof enough of that.
I guess I'm glad that what she did continues to. I guess it's kind of weird without really explaining it.
And she kind of like points towards the symbol on her
Mm-hmm.
her breastplate.
He seems to have noticed it because he's looking at it.
This is her symbol.
He nods. And it would seem that she's helping us again.
Look at you guys at this.
Well,
And
her promise was good enough once. I have no reason to believe it won't be again.
well,
And she holds out her pinky.
here's a promise from me to you.
He has to use like his whole hand, but he does pinky swear you.
I promise when we get out of here and you guys are safe, I promise to help you guys learn how to have fun.
I look forward to it. And maybe we'll have some songs to teach everybody. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of our songs are just old songs that we knew from Moon Bay, so they may be old, but I mean,
Oh, it's okay. It may be an oldie, but it's still a goodie.
I like that.
And well, you guys are kids. Kids are meant to have fun. They're meant to play. They're meant to laugh and sing and cry when things happen to them. Take it from me, from someone who had to learn how to grow up really fast, really soon.
I know what that's like.
We're gonna make up for lost time.
He nods. I look forward to that.
Spread the word. We're gonna have fun.
I will. So, you all bed down for the evening. There is an energy about the encampment that has probably not been here for a very long time. And people are having trouble getting to sleep. Everyone is kind of staying up late this evening. Uh-oh, who'd we lose?
We lost Robbie.
Oh,
Just
there he is.
video.
Okay. Everyone is, but everyone eventually does get to sleep. It takes a while, as a lot of the kids are staying up late tonight, and Emmeline and Salen are having trouble getting them all to go to bed, but they do.
I could help out with that. I could have I could cast a mage hand and have it play just like an ambient lullaby.
Oh, that's a good idea. You do that, and it does help. As they don't get to hear a lot of music because they don't have any instruments. So it is quite peaceful, and they seem to enjoy that. In the morning, as you're all getting packed up and plans are being made, you explain that you are going to go north to face off against flora and fauna. And if that goes well, you will return soon. Otherwise, they can expect the Whispers to come get them.
Yep, because I was able to contact Carmen.
You were. And they nod, saying that they understand. And Salen smiles. Well, by the time you all return, I have faith that you will, we will have finished packing here, and we'll be prepared to move.
Good.
Before we do leave, I can use my chef trait to make them rations and to go snacks, basically.
You actually get the sense that they would be okay. You can absolutely do that, but if there's one thing they do have here, it's food.
Well, it's also like for us as well.
Oh yeah, then that is absolutely a good idea. So you do. They're pretty excited about it because again, they get to eat a meal that isn't just their usual fruits and veggies that they're able to grow here. So they're pretty happy about it.
I showed them how to make a salad.
You
the
did.
fun
Well,
way.
I was like, they know how to make a salad. If there's anything they know how to make, it's a salad.
No, the fun way.
Yeah.
Where Dragonborn tosses the.
What do
fucking-
they do for protein?
Nuts.
Yeah, nuts and berries, basically. That's it. Small game
Probably.
occasionally, but not often.
My guess would be that they all have very poor muscle development.
I would say that
Yeah.
they all have very, shall we say, elven body types.
I think they get their protein from their body.
Let's just say we don't have
Slowly eats itself.
the one fighter in the group is a dex fighter.
Yep.
And with that, though, you all begin your journey north. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
It's not quite journey to the west, but it's journey to the north.
The journey north out of Evelyn's promise is a simplistic one. Whereas yesterday your journey seemed to be impeded at every step, today the putrid jungle seems to part and welcome you in deeper.
I don't like this.
That's never
How's
a good
Kelsey
sign.
doing?
They're waiting for us.
Kelsey is with you and is she is marching forward. She's as she was yesterday. She has attached her new canisters of napalm and is burning your path forward, though it's much easier going today. An hour's walk north has you traveling along the river. Here, high ridges and bluffs are dotted with heavy jungle foliage. The river snakes and winds among these massive bluffs, and far in the distance you can see an utterly gargantuan waterfall of sludgy black water flowing. And all around you, a soft giggle emanates. My goodness, sister. Our champion has come far. she is answered only by a deep guttural roar. Oh, surely he is not here to slay us. Not after all we have done for him. How dishonorable of a knight would he be? Another guttural roar. Yeah, kind of like that, actually.
Eerie.
I don't remember them sounding like this.
Atop one of the ridges, you see her. She retains much of Flora's appearance, save for the fact that she's undead. Her skin is desiccated, and her eyes are now empty black pits. The many flowers adorning her hair and body are dead and rotting. Welcome, whispers in silence.
Wait, what the fuck?
I hear you.
Okay, good. I will offer once. Surrender yourself to your fate.
No.
Thought that would be the case.
That would have been too easy.
Oh. I would just kill you right now, Varys. But we did promise you to someone else. Do enjoy meeting him. And she snaps her fingers. And you and Kelsey both vanish.
Uh-oh.
Damn, I mean,
Whirl around confirmed the vanishing.
Oh no. We are without our paladin.
So,
Well, not the true paladin.
Not the one that gives. We're without the one that gives us bonuses.
after you watch Kelsey and Varys disappear, Flora kind of kicks her feet as she giggles excitedly. But worry not. Fauna and I would be happy to entertain you while he's gone. And to your right, the bluff begins to move as a massive, shambling mound of flesh, fur, feathers, and all other manna of rotting viscera begins to emerge. The mouth falls open, and the jaw is basically unhinged with blood and gore just still connecting it as a hinge.
I suppose you're not one for songs then.
And it roars. Varys, when you next appear, you are standing by the waterfall. You are probably a good half-mile away. Kelsey is not too far from you. And standing in front of this black, sludgy waterfall is a knight. A black knight. He has a domed helmet, and he has a tabard on that has a black badger sitting on it, and a massive greatsword on his back.
the Raider of Legend, I assume.
He looks at you. So I was called then, and so I am called now.
How far is Kelsey from me?
Probably about 20 feet.
Without turning my back to him, I am going to slowly start making my way towards her.
Mm-hmm. He watches. Just his head slowly turning to join you.
I was told you wish to meet me.
I wish to take the measure of you. Child of oak and ash, I once wore their colors. I was under the impression they were extinct.
You are mistaken. as it sounds like you were for much of your life. One
Was I?
remains.
Tell me, did the ones who entombed themselves in their sarcophaguses, did they wake back up as they promised they would?
Varys just stares at him. Grits his teeth.
He nods. I thought not. And I told them as much. I told them they were fools, the lot of them, but no, they were so convinced of their own self-righteousness. So convinced that they took the best and brightest of us and entombed them to their deaths.
I cannot see what allying yourself with someone who wished to kill the rest still living accomplished.
My disciple, the closest thing I have to a sister. They were entombed and sent to their deaths, and it was not Scala who killed them. I do not feel any remorse for what I have done. I would make the same choice again.
Varys will glance at Kelsey. Then you have learned nothing, even in all your great time. I've had far less than yours, and I know several things I would change.
He draws his greatsword. Then we shall see.
Varys conjures his to his hand.
Let's get at it.
All right.
All right. Let me get us over to our battle map. I will say the map is not perfectly representative of what we're seeing. You guys are way further away in reality than the map would show you.
Remember, Varys, 44 rounds of sprinting. You got this.
Dash, and I dash, and I dash, and then I dash.
And then you dash some more.
And then I
And-
action surge and dash.
I get one use of Misty Step.
And this music is, again, custom made for this fight. This is the track Flora and Fauna.
Please double check your health.
Yes, we did level up.
Yes.
Mhm,
Please
mhm,
update your HP.
mhm, mhm.
Is this Flora?
This is Flora and Fauna's theme. Yeah, so, sorry, let me put up their names.
We see
I
fauna.
see fauna.
There we go.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Not gonna lie, while Callie was talking as Flora, was imagining Tatiana from 14,
Yep.
like that little candor she had.
I mean, she is
It gets
basically an evil
better.
fairy. So that would fit. And let me move over.
It's
here.
boring in this cramped old castle.
Let's play outside. Alrighty then. We're going to go turn order. And you may all roll for initiative.
Oh my god, it sorts it now?
Oh
There's a
god, why did
button for
everyone...
sort now?
One sec, don't do anything.
Yeah, I think that was part of the update.
Alright,
We're good?
yep, you're good.
All right.
Oof, okay.
Interesting. It doesn't show you. You have to click on it to get both rolls.
Alright, Flora, Demon of Pestilence. Your initiative bonus is... Really? I didn't give you an initiative bonus?
Yes.
That seems like an oversight.
That does seem like an oversight.
A lot of creatures don't get an initiative.
That's true.
bonus.
Yeah,
that's
a lot
true.
don't.
It's most creatures. It's just based on dex. So
Yep. I guess same with Fauna.
I mean, some powerful creatures they just have those like lair actions that go on 20. by default, but
Right, yeah. Okay. Is everybody on there? We need Fala. Oh, and we need Soraya and
Soraya is here. Oh, I forgot.
Soraya
about
And
is here.
Soraya.
And
Soraya.
Kelsey.
Wait,
Oh, we
Soraya
actually
and
had,
Soraya.
like, a snack party, yeah.
No. I'm
like
being
Soraya
an
has-
asshole.
Soraya has changed her name because of
Is-
exactly this.
Is the matriarch here?
Which
no.
one?
Which matriarch?
How about that, Matria?
Which matriarch is here?
2 out of 3.
That ain't bad.
They call me the patriarch.
Or would it be 2 out of 4?
Yeah, I guess 2 out of. I mean, in some cultures, 2 out of 4 is called 1 out of 2.
Well, I'm like, do we count the matriarch Evelyn and the matriarch as 2 separate matriarchs?
Scholars are
Yes.
still debating that. Well, no, because Evelyn is separate from the matriarch. The matriarch's the demon.
Yep.
And Evelyn is.
Evelyn is the
not demon.
the separate.
So we're
goddess,
still
yeah.
okay. We're 2 for 3 then.
What we
There we
call.
go.
See, there are no angels in Callie's world. There are only anti-demons, because people met demons first. So there's anti-demons. Just like there are no heroes in this new world, there are just anti-villains.
All right. So the Black Badger is up first. And since you moved closer to her, he is able to hit you both with this, which is very
Okay,
nice
well,
of
if you want to think about that, that was. Does my fatherly protection give me a bonus?
you. No.
Oh.
He's going to use his Hellfire Orb.
Well, hold on.
And he is going to hurl it at, doesn't matter, whoever he hits it with will work both ways. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a DC 18 dexterity save.
DC 18 dex save. Alright.
That sounds very rude.
And I get to add my shield, so that would be 3 to this. 21, so 24.
All right, you save, and so does she, actually.
Oh, good.
She is going to have to make a save for the tank with that damage, though.
No.
Okay, so it is going to be half of 35 fire damage and 35 necrotic damage. So 70 damage total, so 35 damage.
All right, I will use my reaction
That was
to
easy.
negate the area of effect damage with my shield.
Okay, so you don't take any damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so she
When
will
I use-
take...
if it's an area of effect that requires a dex save and gives half damage on a save,
Yeah,
and I haven't used my reaction, I can negate
you can
it
take no. All right, so she'll take half damage.
if I succeed on the save.
Correct, yes. All right, so she'll take half damage, and she needs to make a check.
To neg the boss. I
Kelsey.
neg the boss.
Oh, one sec. Let me see what her tinkering skill would be. It's very good. I don't know if it's good enough to cancel that out. Oof. All right, she is going to use the influence of her tattoo to re-roll that tinkering check.
There you go.
Rewind.
Is that one called Forgot to Carry the 6?
Yeah, she
Called
rolled
long
worse.
division.
Okay, her tank explodes.
No.
Oh, well then.
No, my baby girl.
She rolled a 1?
Nope. She rolled less than a 5 though.
Twice?
She's gonna take 29 damage
Oh my god, no.
as her armor is destroyed. And she, so indeed, this Hellfire Blast goes through, and it is so hot that it melts through the protective tank that she made, which then explodes and napalm fires everywhere. We're gonna
She's a
create an
total of
area of
60
difficult
damage.
terrain. Yeah, it was not a good day for her.
Oh,
Uh,
God.
As she is going to take, or she's gonna leave a area of flaming napalm even in the water here because it can still burn on water.
Napalm.
Yeah. And she kind of staggers forward out of the armor now just in her tank top and pants, and she's like, "Oh!" And she looks pissed off. That is the Black Badger's turn. Rialta, you are up.
Okay. I am first gonna go use bonus action to get to my archery wild shape. So I will do a quick attack roll for that. Give me a second. Okay, is it just my spell attack? I think it's just my spell attack. Okay. Will it roll? I don't think it's rolling. Okay. 1d20.
I just want to make sure everyone can see Kelsey's token. Can you see her HP, Rob?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, great.
She's gonna aim for Flora with this spell attack.
You are going to aim at Flora. Okay.
19.
On Flora, that is a hit.
It's just gonna do a little bit of radiant damage.
Oh, was that all?
Just this time. So it's gonna do 18 radiant damage. And then, so that's her bonus action. And then her main action. She is going to cast at 3rd level, which is the level of the spell. I would like some possums, please.
Oh boy, here we go. How many possums is that?
I mean, we're doing the badger rule, so it's 8.
8
So
badge. 8
she
possums.
would like to supersize that order of possums.
All right, here they come.
But apparently tastes better than lamb.
There you are. 8
So many
possums.
Fucking possum.
I think because I already used my bonus action, I don't think can they still attack? I don't remember how that works.
They attack on your bonus action.
Okay, I already used my bonus action, unfortunately.
If you don't give them a command, they take the dodge action.
Right.
Yeah. How do you want me to position your possums?
In a posse.
In a posse. Let's keep them like that for now. I'm gonna have them surround Fauna eventually.
All right, like that for now, though.
I think so, because I want to make sure everyone else can still get a hit on Fauna if that's what they're trying to do, and I will
Fair enough.
accumulate.
Fun fact, apparently a group of possums is called a passel.
A passel of possums.
They
I love
really
that.
missed an opportunity.
It's called a fucking mistake. And
Yeah.
yes, I agree. A posse of possums is clearly a better option.
I mean,
Yeah.
Terracin possums can probably be called posse possums.
All right, Kelsey's up. She is gonna burn for some fire damage here because
Varys
she's
is,
sitting in a
not
pool of
thrilled by this.
napalm.
I would say Varys is unhappy with that.
Well, she only burned for 1, luckily.
Well,
Varys will remember that.
I'm gonna say that regardless of the amount his daughter burns for,
Yeah,
and I know this might sound hypocritical,
yeah,
but he's just worried that he might not see her again.
that's reasonable. So she is going to grit her teeth, like murderously. She looks pissed off as her wristlets start to glow and spin, and they form up into her anneal gauntlets, which start to crackle with electricity as she rushes forward, intent on beating the shit out of this guy who just
Hell
broke.
yeah.
She literally screams out, "That was 10 years of work!" And it was. And she's really mad.
Oh, God.
As she is going to, lay the fuck smack on this guy.
Fuck him up!
Wait, right in front of her father?
All right, so she has a plus 12 to hit. So that's 9 plus 12 is 21, which will hit for 1d8 plus 7 plus 2d6 lightning damage.
Damn.
Yeah, she hits hard. She has gauntlets blessed by the Machine Prince himself. So that's 21 damage she lays into his ass for.
That's a real fisting. Holy shit.
She is your daughter.
Now wait a second. I know there was a lot of guys in the knighthood, but we didn't get up to all that. I mean, it was. Sometimes you're out there and it's lonely, and you know the girls got a bunk over in their tents. And
Oh, sorry. She did that as a booming blade, so it's even more damage.
she booming blade his butt.
So it's another 9 damage.
That booty blade.
More like
Uh,
boofing blade.
Am
And
I
if-
right?
And if he moves, he's gonna
Yeah.
take more damage. That's her turn. Fala, you are up with Fauna on deck.
Okay, well, she hasn't gone yet, right?
Fauna? No, Fauna has not gone.
No, okay. Oh, why?
Well,
is it
neither Fauna
15?
nor Flora have gone actually.
Oh, I did put 15. My 15 was just what was on the die. I was actually 25. Whoops.
Oh, well,
You done
Uh,
goofed.
you done goofed.
Well, yeah, no, it's fine. It doesn't matter for this. Since they haven't gone, I still have advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Use your ninja slice.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Hell yes. Callie, next character, I want to have a technique called the ninja slice.
The ninja slice. Okay.
You just watched your daughter fist somebody. I'm gonna fist somebody with my mom.
That's a That's a thing.
That's a
awesome.
sentence.
that's a
That's a-
sentence.
That's
Do
a
we wanna
campaign
try and
right there.
unpack
That sounds like an entry to out of context D&D is what that sounds like.
Sounds like-
Oedipus got nothing on us.
Even in context, it's still pretty
So-
fucked up.
That is a 20.
Mom, I'm so sorry.
What's it to hit?
That's a 29.
29 hits. Yeah.
Right in the keister. Right in that booty butt. Yeah, keister. When's the last time you heard keister?
I don't think I have big enough hands to roll all of these d6s at once.
God
boy.
damn. That's a lot of D6s up that booty hole. Hey, what you got up there?
Plus 2d8 of radiant. Does that matter?
The damage type doesn't matter unless
Okay.
it's poison.
Okay, no.
Hey, Fauna, you shit with that ass? Damn.
Damn it.
God damn it.
My favorite stupid statement I heard kind of like that recently was the line, "Girl, I tell you right now, it's so big it's got a kneecap." That shit, I lost it at that.
What?
Wow.
I'm not even sure if I get that.
It's like, it's so big it's like a leg. So it
Oh.
has a knee.
So strange.
I heard that one and I lost it. I couldn't breathe. Got a kneecap.
$60.
60 damage.
Yeah.
Jesus.
6.
Ow! As you walk
Damn.
over and bury your mother's blade into the side of this thing, the radiant energy plumes out and a chunk of this enemy just vaporizes, and it lets out Varys, from where you and Kelsey are, you hear it roar.
Damn.
I rolled 8d8 for the sneak attack damage, or not d8, d6.
Yeah.
Plus another for just the native. Of those
Ow.
9 d6, there were 3 6s, 3 4s, 2 5s, and a 3. And my
Ow.
d8 were a 6 and a 3. That was a good roll.
Ow. Okay. Alrighty then.
Except for some of the garbage ones I got last time, where half of them were fucking 2s.
Anything else, Fala?
Nope, I am a rogue.
At the end of that turn, both Flora and Fauna are going to take a legendary action.
Oh god.
Fauna is going to try and clobber Fala, who just
I wouldn't
mean-
recommend it.
does a 23 hit.
A 23 does.
You are going to take not nearly as much damage as I would like. Well, a lot of damage though. 14 plus 20 bludgeoning damage.
Just that.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
I like how we were all waiting for
yeah,
the
like,
and.
and
Yeah, no, that's what I was like. 20
Yeah.
of this and like another 8 poison or some shit.
And then Flora is going to cast Ray of Frost
Mm.
on Caldana.
Oh look,
Spell,
one of
spell,
the things
uh,
that I have resistance to.
You have resistance to everything. 23
That makes it
to hit.
easy to say it's
Yeah.
on the list.
Yeah. And if it's necrotic, Caldana's resistance got resistance.
It's going to be 28 cold damage.
14?
Yes, 14 total.
You hear the way she said that to you, Callie?
All right, now it's
You
Fauna's
went
turn.
14?
Yeah, I know.
sass in it.
Yeah, I know.
She smacked you in your face when she said that.
Fauna's turn, and you see Fauna start to inhale, and as it does, its chest made of viscera and gore expands out like a bullfrog's,
This is gonna hurt.
It's a
And
bullfrog, dog?
and then it just exhales and spews out this corrupted poison that just spews all over in a cone in front of it.
Alright, my evil gods are pretty cool. They got
Oh.
Jabba the Hutt powers.
Let's see. I want to do this so that I hit. So we're gonna do it like this.
I want to do this so I hit. You know what, Callie? Sit down.
Specifically, I want to hit Fala. So,
Sarah, watch out. Callie trying to hit.
so that's who's getting hit. Anyone in those is gonna need to make a Constitution save.
Guys, if you're within 10 feet of me, you get a bonus.
Oh, what?
Oh wow,
Nice.
sick.
Where?
Soraya is gonna get hit with that.
Somebody Echo Knight over here.
Do I have a thing? I don't want to take this. Yes, I do.
You don't know. Might be 9, might be good.
Okay, that's a 22.
22, 2 for 50.
Oh my gosh.
I need you to roll for your possums too. 3 of them.
I know. I rolled poorly even with advantage.
No.
+2, so
Uh-huh.
Roll them possum, dog.
Fala, what'd you get?
22.
Okay.
2 for
I'll just
50.
do it like
Miss
this.
Allen.
Oh, that didn't work. Sorry. Okay. D20 plus 3. D20 plus 3. Okay.
Okay. So the 3 possums are gonna be dead.
Okay.
Ooh,
No,
that,
they poofed.
that's
3 of them
racism.
did. Uh,
It's okay.
If
They don't
you've
actually-
got an 18 or over, you are going to take 28 poison damage.
Okay, those of us who didn't.
And if you did not get an 18 over, you're going to take 56 poison damage.
Cool.
God.
Ow.
That's a lot.
I just want to point out that did the same amount of damage to me as Flora's cantrip.
I mean, that seems about right.
You know, Callie, you gonna take this? Goddamn.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
sure I'm
you
gonna
are,
get fucked
because
in this
no,
fight.
we're not. We're gonna take that sword and shove it up her ass.
Oh, I'm sure.
Her ass. No, were you gonna turn on your fire angel powers and burn them to the ground? Also, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm pretty sure that the animal summoning spell doesn't magically conjure the animals. They come out of the woods. So
Yeah.
those
Those
possums,
possums
are dead.
just lived here. I mean,
They
they
just
didn't
lived
because
here,
there's
and
nothing
they're-
that lives here. But Caldana,
they're-
you are up with Soraya on deck.
I just mean they didn't poof like Naruto. They're dead there. We have to,
Okay,
we have to smell
I-
them now.
First off, would like to rage. Shocker.
Okay.
And then I would like to pop Righteous Fury and fly my ass over here.
Poppity pop.
Okay.
You done been pippity
And that's
pop.
all I can do this turn.
Okay. Suraya is up, and she's like, whoa, that wasn't any fun. Oh, wait, she has to take her damage. She takes 28 damage, sorry. Yep, so that sucked. So she looks at these two enemies and is like, huh, most of my damage is necrotic. And I feel like they're gonna ignore that. Although, actually, I think she
guess
has
it's
an
good I
ability that
forgot
lets
my
her
raven
ignore
damage.
that.
I believe she does.
Yeah, so I think she actually does have an ability that lets her just...
Fuck you, take the necrotic anyways.
Yeah, I feel like she does. When a creature...
It's an ability called.
Are
I'm
they
sick of this
immune to
shit.
necrotic or resistant?
Is she Death Cleric or Grave Cleric?
Death.
Yeah, it depends if they're immune or resistant. Because if they're resistant, she can overcome the necrotic resistance, but she can't overcome immunity.
Yeah,
Wait,
If
Right.
it's if it's a death cleric.
right.
did
I
your
also-
fossils
I also
do
want
the
to-
dodge?
The 3 that got hit did. They all
It's-
died.
It's because they had to make a con roll. It wasn't an attack roll.
It's not an attack roll or a dex save. Yeah.
All right, and let's see, what is she?
Are they resistant to necrotic? Because I actually had extra damage I keep forgetting to add.
They are resistant to... Well, sorry. Flora is resistant to necrotic.
Okay, sorry. Can I never remember to add my Raven's damage because
Yeah, you can add your Raven's damage. Just
Okay.
remember to have it.
yeah, I know. It used to not matter, and so I'm having trouble to remember to add it. Okay. So half of 5 on a 3d8. That's a 3d8.
Oof. Alrighty then. Okay. So Soraya is going to... well, she's going to go do necrotic damage because that's what she does. And she is going to do a big ol' inflict wounds. She will do so at 4th level.
Soraya, don't touch him. No. Don't touch him.
Oh,
I will.
Does she have gloves on, Soraya?
she does not.
What's it feel like when she touches him?
Flora, it feels like touching a desiccated corpse, so I would say leather.
I'm
But
not really
is it
hungry
well
anymore.
cared for leather?
Yeah, it feels like a Louis Vuitton bag. But
I mean, like, there's a big difference.
no, that's true. I don't disagree with you. I just think I just like the idea that that for a second, Soraya's like, ugh. Oh, actually, hold on. Goddamn.
Is it cheap leather or is
Yeah.
it like car
It's
seat
not-
leather?
Yeah.
So she's going to do a pretty big old bonk here because she is going to use her Channel Divinity to throw 35 extra damage on it. So she's going to do 55 damage to this guy.
55?
Yeah, to Flora, who is
Flora
angry.
Flora had a big bonk before, too.
Ow.
Right?
That's
Uh,
Fauna.
No, that was fauna.
Yeah,
Oh,
Fauna
fuck.
got...
Yeah, fauna.
Sorry, fuck my butt. Sorry.
All right. Melody, you're up with Cerberus on deck. Although at the end of Soraya's turn, Flora will use a cantrip. She will use... I already mentioned that her cantrips actually kind of suck, though. No, she will instead use Paralyzing Touch.
Oh, no.
Ooh, yep. Okay, so 3d6 cold. All right, so Soraya is going to take 3d6 cold, and this desiccated, withered hand reaches out and grabs Soraya by the throat, and her whole body just locks up and goes solid. And she is paralyzed. Now, Melody, you are up.
Okay. So really quick for my standard action, I am going to summon Cookie at 6th level.
Okay.
Cookie Crisp. Guys, remember the Cookie Crisp dog?
Uh-huh.
all
Okay,
in.
so we need
Jesus
Cookie.
Christ, I am so sorry.
Love Cookie Crisp, dude.
This is what I needed to.
Cookies and milk.
There we go.
Where are you at, Cookie?
Cookie Crisp.
I love that token so much.
So 50
Yeah,
plus 22, so 72 HP for this cookie.
Okay.
For this cookie.
Cookie is going to be a metallic silver dragon
Yeah.
with resistance to poison. And I get that
Infusing.
resistance.
Oh, nice.
Shared resistances.
Does it give a kiss?
And I'm going to summon Cookie next to Fawn.
Woo!
E. Metallic silver cookie.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, it sounds cool, but it does not sound like an appetizing cookie. I will
No.
say that.
Go
That-
break your
that's
Yeah,
teeth.
reasonable.
have you never
Yeah,
had
the-
like a gold
chrome
gold dusted cookies?
A gold
I
dusted.
haven't, but
We
yeah,
had
gold
we
dusted.
we had gold when we were in Japan. Sarah and I had tea that had gold foil in it, and they
Yep.
swore it was good for us.
Yeah.
Don't believe
Mm.
them
It
because
didn't taste
heavy
much
metals
different.
aren't
but
good in your body.
Yeah.
Like gold leaf.
I mean,
Yeah.
foods
I mean, it
are
was
a
like
thing,
minuscule
Yeah,
amount
that's
of
a
gold,
thing.
but still.
Yeah, that was what this place. They had candy with it too. They were all
Yeah.
about the gold shit. So they might have had cookies there that were dusted with gold. I don't know. I don't remember if
knows?
we had any or not. But I remember.
No.
The
I remember the
candy
candy and the tea. Yeah, the
Yeah, it
tea
was like
didn't
a honey
taste.
can-
Yeah.
The tea tasted like green tea. is what it
Yeah.
tasted like.
much taste
With-
to
Well,
it.
I do have a Japanese green tea with me right now.
So all we
well,
need is
see,
some
gold
dust.
and green both start with G, so this makes sense to me.
Yeah, but they,
Mhm.
don't, but they don't
Mhm.
in Japan.
Okay.
Melody, anything else?
Yes. For my bonus action, I'm going to extend the Matriarch's protection to 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. How many can I fucking?
Well, usually you're able to cover. I think it's your.
Proficiency, so
Yes.
5. So one of the possums is getting the Matriarch's protection.
Hell yeah. We will.
5 of
Sarah,
oh, you
name this possum. Needs a
right. You
name.
don't give it to yourself.
I see. I
She
see.
already gets it from.
Um,
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm. That one's name is Maple.
Maple. Now it's Pathos. Maple dies. It's gonna be really sad.
And so with that, you get temp HP equal to my charisma modifier, which is charisma modifier is 11.
Probably more
11
HP than the
temp
badger has.
HP and +1 to your AC.
Damn.
Yep. And for Cookie's turn, Cookie gets to attack. And here's the fun part about this, Callie, you are going to hate me. Hold on. Because you can take a number of attack equals to half a spell's level, so 3. And it uses breath. Okay, so it's going to fuck up Fauna by doing 3 rends. So that's going to be this. Boop. How do I roll more than 1? Hold on. That's
I didn't figure out a way to do it easily.
E6 plus 4. E6, 1, 2, and then just add like 8 to this. Yeah, so 8, 6, so 16 for Rend. That is plus the spell's level, so another 6. So 6, so yeah, so that's 16 plus 6, 24? No.
Okay.
Yes?
I mean, that's what I got so far.
No,
16
20
plus 6 is 24.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
22 rather.
22. Okay.
Oh.
That's for the rend.
I like 24 better.
Oh, and my spell attack modifier to hit. My bad. That was the damage. I'm so. Sorry. Spell attack. Thank you. That's a nat 20. Oh no.
What is this attack?
Yeah, this is for the attack. The I rolled the damage. I thought I was rolling to hit.
So this
Well-
is the second rend.
No. This is the
You-
first rend.
You rolled a 22 on the first round. It's already up there.
That came up with the spirit.
That's no. So yeah. So the first roll was determining the bonus HP for Cookie.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
So-
they get 50 plus.
So Fauna hasn't lost 22 HP then.
No. They have lost at least 8.
Okay.
From
I'm
what?
reading this right. Because I get to do 3 rends. That's the first one. Is D6 plus 4 plus spells level piercing damage. So that's that first. Yeah, so that's 8. That's the first rend. The 8 is the first rend. Second is boop
So the second is this. Okay.
28. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay. To simplify things,
But isn't the first rend a
I'm
crit?
just
Well,
gonna roll this.
never mind.
Yeah, there we go. 5 plus. I'm sorry. It keeps like closing the fucking thing.
I mean, every time you roll an attack, it's the rend's damage is 1d6 plus 4, right?
1d6 plus 4 plus my plus the spell's level as piercing damage.
Plus
So
the
I casted
spell's
it at 6.
level is piercing damage. So that would mean that the first one, because it's rolling it in the thing. So the
Yeah.
first one did 8, but you have to
Did
add
8.
6 to it. Or,
Okay.
or that's the spell's
Yeah.
level.
Okay.
So
Oh,
so-
okay. So
yeah,
then
it's rolling
that's
into the thing.
plus 6.
so then the second one you did was the 28, right?
Yep.
And that's 9 damage. We need to add the spell's level, so that's 6, so it's 15.
Okay.
So 15 for the second rend. But one of these rends, Mal,
Is
you
a
rolled
crit.
You rolled a crit. So
Mhm.
and it didn't roll the damage. So you just need to roll
Another
2d6
Yeah.
plus 10 for the third and final damage.
Yep.
Because you've hit 3 times. And I'm
Shit.
saying plus 10 because I'm adding the spell level in
Yeah. So
already.
2d6 plus 10.
Will be the crit damage.
Okay. So this is gonna be the crit damage. I'm sorry, I'm bad at math.
Yeah, you're okay.
18.
18.
Perfect.
That's
All
for
right.
that's for crit.
No, you're good. It was putting it all in there, and I think you were keeping track of the attack separately, but it was doing it for you.
All right.
It's confusing.
Okay. And so that's second or was that third?
That
was
was
the
third.
third one.
That's
That's all
all
of
of them.
That was third. Okay. So after that, sorry.
He uses its
it-
breath
it-
weapon,
It uses his breath weapon.
That's right.
Destructive energy in a 30-foot cone.
which you said it's poison.
No. So I must make a dex saving throw against my spell save DC, which is 21.
Of a damage type, this has resistance to your choice.
Yeah. So I get to choose what it is. So acid, cold,
Okay.
fire, lightning.
Oh,
poison.
okay. All right.
We're gonna do cold.
Cold.
No,
All
we're
right.
gonna do lightning.
Lightning. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, this cookie is Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah, whatever fucking.
white dragon.
Wasn't there like a metallic version of him? Of
Yes.
the Blue
Yeah,
Eyes?
yeah, metal blue eyes white dragon.
Is that really what that's
Yeah.
called?
And chrome red eyes black dragon.
Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right. How much
Um,
damage?
Oop. I get to roll that. So 8
8. All right.
lightning,
All right. Fauna does not care for any of that.
and that's it for my turn.
At the end of your turn, Flora is going to cast Ray of Frost on you.
Hey!
What a bitch.
That doesn't seem fair.
Well, yeah, what's her problem?
So that'll be
Oh, whoops.
17 cold damage, Melody.
Ow!
It was a 29 to hit. I presume that does.
Mm.
All right, Varys, you are up with Flora on deck.
Cool. Am I able to stand here?
Yeah, you could stand there. You could flank with Kelsey if you want to.
Alright, I'm gonna pop over here. And I'm gonna look at him. And I'm gonna tell him, you
Mhm.
swore an oath. And then I'm gonna swing my sword like a cool guy.
Okay.
Nice.
16.
16.
That will miss.
The guy in full plate? You serious?
Yeah,
That's
Shockingly.
crazy.
I know.
All right,
Wild, right?
I'm gonna swing again. Okay, so this is embarrassing, but I got another 16.
Oh,
Tink.
God.
So that's
As he sidesteps the first one and then sidesteps the second one and just looks up at you.
Varys is pointedly not making eye contact with Kelsey.
I realize it probably doesn't help, but if you're flanking, those are 18s.
Oh yeah, does it help? They're both 18s.
It doesn't,
technically.
no. He has an
Okay.
AC of 20.
Well, you know, it seemed good at the time.
I figured he wouldn't have just regular plate armor, but I had
No,
to try.
yeah, no, I appreciate you. I promise you, with my, I mean, I should have cast this before, but with my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hex on him.
Okay, yep.
That
Are you casting Hex on him or putting your Hexblade's curse on him? Just so I know.
is such a great question. And I don't know why it rolled a die there when I cast it, so let me take that back. I'm gonna put my Hexblade's curse on him.
Okay, great.
So nothing happens, but I've got crit on 19 to 20. Do I get advantage on the? No, I don't have advantage on the attack, but I do extra damage. Right?
Yep.
All right. Okay, great. That's
Yeah,
a
you
bonus
get
action, and I moved. So
you get to do extra damage and you crit on a 19. Also, when
Yes.
he dies, you get some HP back.
Yes. All right. So that's,
All
I'm
right.
done.
It is Flora's turn, and she is going to cast Power Word Stun on Caldana.
God. Yeah.
Like regular spell?
It is an 8th level spell.
Fuck, never mind.
I mean, you can still try to counterspell it.
I would appreciate it if you tried. Because I don't believe there's a save for that.
There is not.
It's just it doesn't automatically succeed.
No, I don't have the ability. I can try at 5th.
You're going to cast Counterspell?
Yeah.
Great, she's going to Counterspell you. Absolutely not.
Oh no, not again.
Absolutely not.
What level did you cast counterspell at?
I was gonna
Melody?
say, not the
If-
fucking counterspell stack again.
All right, well, I got to see if she succeeds on her Counterspell then.
Flash.
Because it is 10 plus the level of the spell that she has to make, right?
All right. Yeah, and Melody, you said you cast it at 5th level,
Yep.
5th, yep.
so,
So 15 to DC. So she will succeed.
Okay, that
So,
counters Mel spell.
all right. So, Caldana, you are stunned. At the end
Oh.
of your turn, you can attempt to make I believe, Wisdom save to break it.
You know, if nothing else, I'm just happy that my rage doesn't end if I don't get hit now.
You are eternally angry.
So just this is it the stunned condition?
It is the stunned condition. Sorry, you can make a con save at the end of each of your turns to try to break it.
I am significantly better at those.
That is good.
If you're within 10 feet of me, you get a bonus, Caldana.
Okay.
I know, Varys.
It is the
Okay.
Black Badger's turn.
I'm
He's going to turn and look at you, Varys,
Damn
and decide, okay, very well then. And he's going to use Staggering Smite.
it. Okay, that's not a good. I don't like that one though.
And he is going, he's going to do that to your face.
Once it was
He
my
nat
turn, I
20'd.
Oh my god! So my parry doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay. So that is going to be his damage plus an additional 8d6 psychic. Slash roll. Ironically, his longsword doesn't really do that much damage. It's a 1d10. Oh, it does do some good necrotic damage, though. So here we go. 2d10 plus 5 plus 4d8, or plus 8d8, because it's doubled. Haha. Plus 8d6, did I say, or 8d8?
8.
8d6.
You said 86. Yeah.
Take 87 damage.
87 in my God-fearing booty. Okay. Well, I've at least got to spite him then. I guess I will use my reaction for the parry. It won't deflect anything, but I can still do damage when I smack him.
Well, don't worry. He's got more attacks to do still.
Oh,
That was
never
his-
mind.
That was his first attack.
Oh, okay. Let me take care of the 86 first then. Oh my God. All right, cool. Good to know.
All right, great. His second attack is a nat 1. That will miss.
Oh, thank.
And his his third attack
The oak giveth and the oak taketh
I don't know.
away.
does a 20 hit your AC?
No.
Okay, then he misses on that one as well.
All right, Varys takes the first hit. I think square to the fucking shoulder, and it's like that dig in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It definitely embeds in you. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, I need it all. No, not the wisdom save. All right, let's go. I'm actually pretty good at wisdom saves,
That's good.
but not when I roll an 8. In 18.
Well, 18 meets. So you do not have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and you can't and you can take reactions still.
You know what? That's very. God, that would have been bad. Okay, so I'm just like I'm almost staggered. I go, oh, I got hit, but at least my brain's intact.
Rialta, you are up.
I'm gonna stare him down with my self-righteous eyes, Callie.
Caldana is stunned. What's the status effect on Soraya?
Soraya is paralyzed.
Kind of an asshole.
Okay.
Oh, the
So
status effect. Sorry.
I cannot help you, Caldana. I'm very sorry. Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna try to kill the thing. Bonus action, I'm gonna have the possum surround Fauna as much as I can. Unfortunately, Cookie is in the way for one of them, but we'll make it work. I think.
Well, Caldana, well, I guess she's on the ground now, isn't she?
I
I
can't
was
move
gonna say, she
on.
was slightly in the air.
The possums. Where do you want them? I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get them to surround Fauna. They can
Fauna?
move 30 feet. Oh, that works.
You have
Okay.
possums surrounding Fauna, and Fauna is like, the fuck? Actually, the Fauna is like,
I'll get their
Internally,
attacks
the fuck.
out of the way because this is gonna
Yeah.
take a minute.
do it up.
So I guess I'm just going to roll. I'll roll 10 d20s and then I will add them after the fact. I don't know what's easier.
Roll. They all make 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll your 10d20. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it looks like I thought their attacks were different, but they just say they're +3. That's weird. I could have sworn they were different numbers.
Well.
Oh, they
I
do
think-
different
no,
damages.
It's different damage. 'cause
Damage.
One's
So,
a bite and one's
1,
a
2,
claw.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're all gonna add +8. So they actually have +11 because they're all flanking.
Okay. So I'll just roll 10d20.
Yep.
And then just add 11. Well, one's a
All right,
natural
let's
20.
see
But
which
3 are
one's hit.
ones. Aw.
All right. Let me
That
see which one's
sucks.
hit. One sec. So the AC that to beat is 19. So hit, crit, hit, miss, hit, miss. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits, 3 misses.
Okay, but I have to
And
do an
one
order.
of those hits is a
So,
crit.
Yes.
wait,
1, 2,
which one
3,
hit though? Because I have to
7, 8,
do the
9, 10.
damage.
Sorry, 4 missed and 6 hit.
So 8, does 8 hit? No. Is it 19?
8 does hit. Yes.
It does hit. Okay. So hold on.
Anything 8 and up
That's-
hits.
Anything 8 and up hits. Okay, give me 1 second. I wonder if I can do this. Actually, let me just try it like this. Let me open Notepad, because otherwise this is gonna get confusing. Okay, 1d6 plus 1, 2d4
Classic D&D. Gotta make a
plus,
spreadsheet.
2d4 plus 1. Okay, so 2d4 plus 1. Okay, so 8 hits. The 20 that doubles then to 4 plus, which still stays +1, Sarah. 12 hits, so that'll be 2d6.
What's an
plus
artificer's
2,
hit die out of curiosity?
8,
D8.
Thank you.
6 plus 2. The 18 hits.
The
That's
useless things I
3 to
know.
6 plus 3. The 1 does not hit. The 3 does not hit. 11 hits. So that's 4d6 plus 4. And those 2. I'm so sad about my 3 1s. That's so sad. Okay. 4d6 plus 4. So my first roll on this is 4d6 plus 4. And then my second is 64 plus 2. 64 plus 2. Okay, so that'll be 46 damage
Ow.
to Fauna. How's Fauna looking?
Pretty ragged, I would say.
Okay.
Would you say raggedy ass?
Yeah, I mean, well, I would say of the Flora's probably the raggedy ass bitch here, but
Raggedy ass and raggedy assy.
Trying.
like
How is
Raggedy Andy.
Flora feeling? Cause I have
Yeah,
a.
Flora looks a little beat up too. Soraya, before she got paralyzed, did a big old bonk.
Okay, I'm actually gonna do this bonk to Flora because I'm feeling spicy. All right.
I feel like I would like to spice.
I would
your
like
spot.
to use my Twin Star Staff.
Oh,
And
fuck.
since you did not say that I must choose a new target, she's gonna get 2 guiding bolts to the face at... What level do I want to do this at?
Yeah.
Let's do
Max.
4th.
Who's getting hit with this?
Flora.
Flora. Okay.
Let's do this at 4th level.
You know, is it an attack roll or a save?
It's an attack roll.
Doesn't that mean that the second attack roll gets advantage
Yes.
if the first one
Ironically,
hits?
yeah.
So yeah, I was only saying that to make sure you roll the attack separately,
Yeah.
because you get advantage on the second one.
If the first one hits.
If the first one hits, yeah.
Does 19 hit? Because I will Sabend Inspo.
It does.
All right. I will just do the second attack if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Just take it at advantage.
Girlfriend, use that advantage.
Well, 26 and
Double
26. They both hit.
Number
All
26. I
right,
think that means that you
so-
do quadruple.
First one, second one.
Ooh.
Ow.
So that will be 45 damage.
Okay. Well, she's looking pretty raggedy now.
That and the other thing I will just do is change to dragon form. But otherwise, that is my turn. I can do that without an action.
Yeah. Great.
I have
Awesome.
used a charge of my twin staff.
She is going to use. Yeah, she's gonna cast Ray of Frost on Melody again.
Hey!
Ooh, she nat 20.
Hey!
Bad though, don't do
Oh.
Take
that anymore.
36 cold damage, Melody.
Ow!
Fuck.
Oh,
I got you.
no!
That got you good.
And at the end of Rialto's turn, also, Fauna is going to use a legendary action.
No.
And it kind of like spins once, and everyone around it within 10 feet needs to make a DC 19 Dex save.
I'm assuming I can.
You cannot. You auto fail.
If you are within 10 feet of me.
You said Dex?
Okay.
Yes.
Sadly,
DC 19.
none of my possums made it.
Oh, max damage. Great.
Wow.
If you fail the check, you're going to take 18 damage and be knocked prone.
I think how much
What
did
happens
Maple
if
get?
we make it?
If
Maple
you
got
succeed,
11.
Maple's still
kind of
alive.
Damage
You-
is it?
18.
magical bludgeoning. You don't take anything if you succeed.
So all the
You jump
possums,
over it.
all the possums except Maple are dead
All right, Maple.
Oh no!
because of the temp HP.
The pathos is even bigger now if Maple
Oh
dies.
no!
No, Maple.
How much HP?
18 on a fail, and you're knocked prone.
18 on a fail. So I can't control a cookies thing.
Yeah, I got you. So 18 and knocked prone.
I'm not sure how a possum gets knocked prone, but I imagine it's just on its back.
Yeah.
It's
it's
on its
fucking-
back kicking
Can
its
you
feet.
just like turn? Can you just turn the token upside down for me?
Yeah, can
Yes,
you
I
can you
can.
tap it like Magic the Gathering? Can you tap it, please?
Oh dear.
We should
Callie,
just
can-
do that for prone from now on.
Prone, yeah.
Okay, well, did you
Oh,
put
wait,
it fully
you have to
upside
do
down?
it for Cookie too.
Yes, I did.
Do you know that in the L5R card game, when you turned a character all the way upside down, that meant they were dishonored?
That's
Oh,
true.
wow.
That possum is dishonored.
That
So
possum
is
is
Cookie.
dishonored.
That possum is not getting its honor rank added to its chi. It's fucked.
Dishonor on you.
All right.
Dishonor on your possum. Dishonor on your dragon.
Yeah, this
and
possum
it is-
cannot duel.
As you watch this, after it does its attack, 2 almost liquid wings erupt out of its back, and it takes up into the air. Fala, you are not prone, so you may make an opportunity attack if you want.
I do want.
Oh, not the possum. Sorry, I really thought you were describing the possum for a second.
Yeah,
I
no.
was like, why the possum flying? What
I
the
mean,
hell
why not?
happened?
Maple's special.
Maple.
Maple's
upsetting.
Maple.
Maple.
I'm very happy for Maple, even though he will not last till his next turn. That's okay.
I believe
Listen,
I
it.
believe
Maple's story is going to live on. Okay.
Maple story. I see what you did there.
I get it.
Ah, it wasn't intentional.
Yeah,
That's
he
even
has.
better, honestly.
Listen,
my
he
God.
only has
Oh.
I'm inspiring to re-roll that
13.
3.
It was
Okay.
the MMO.
24.
Maple Story. Sarah, what's a class in Maple Story?
There's a piratey class.
Cali Core.
Aw.
Re-roll a 2.
Aw.
A 16 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Wait, what is the flanking?
Oh,
18?
wait, I
18.
forgot
So
to
plus
do.
2?
Wait,
Plus 2 to
wait.
18, right?
Okay, Elsa, wheel! Plus 5!
All right. Well, now it'll hit. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot to roll my wheel, and whoa, I rolled the 4, so it's wheel. And I rolled a 5 on the die. Take it.
Okay, so the sneak
Good stuff.
attack, though, is I believe just once per turn, and it's not. Wait, is it round
You
or
can-
turn?
It's once per.
No. They're changing it in
Yeah.
1 D&D and now
Yeah, I know,
Because
it's
once
whatever-
per turn.
Yeah, once per
Yes,
turn. So
okay,
you can
yes.
use it right now.
Yes, you can use it again. We call that a sneaky sneak. Yes, thank you. Sometimes I think I'm not diagnosed with something.
Robbie,
guys ever-
there is no medication available for what you have.
I know. I know.
It's just terminal.
Oh, it's terminal, all right. Like an airplane, am I right?
Okay.
Ah.
Nah.
I went to the doctor.
Sure,
He
why
said, "You're
not?"
terminal." I said, "I don't even have my boarding pass yet."
48 on that one.
Frown Callie gave me.
Owie.
Is what makes me a life go.
I mean, fair.
Okay. Flauna's looking pretty ragged, but she does lift up into the air about 40 feet.
Callie, I want you to DM one of these games the whole time in your radio voice.
Oh, God. All right. Kelsey.
1920s Atlantic radio
Yeah.
voice.
Please.
Kelsey, having just witnessed what the rough abuse that Varys took, she grits her teeth and she is going to take a opportunity attack, which I think actually will miss, even though she doesn't have her armor.
That's amazing.
God, it does. Way to go, Black Badger. This is why you lost.
This is why he died. This is why he fucking died all those years ago.
You're
But
such a fucking chump.
But
Should've
she
picked a better
glares. She glares murderously and just growls out, "Get away from my father!" And she pulls out what can only be described as a hand cannon.
Let's fucking go!
As she wields the Siltech hand cannon and points it at him. You see, it is a long barrel. The barrel is probably like 1.5 feet long.
Jesus
And
Christ.
has runes all the way down the side. Varys, you recognize them as being Nadwir runes that she has clearly adapted to help this hand cannon. It is a +2 magic weapon, and it has the ability Deus Ex Machina, which she will be using.
That's so funny.
She can
That's
expend
awesome.
any
That's
number
like
of hit die up to her proficiency bonus, roll them, take that much damage, and add that much damage to the attack.
that.
So
Hell
she is
yeah.
going to literally drain out 5d8 of her own HP
Jesus.
to deal extra damage.
Rhea?
Kind of. So let's see. She'll spend inspo. That'll hit. So she's going to do. Her weapon does 2d8, and then she adds 5d8. Actually, let me roll the 5d8 first so that she can take that much damage. So she's going to take 30. As she lets out a scream of agony, as literally her life force is drained into the gun before it shoots.
Oh,
But then she's going to do 2d8 plus 7 additional damage. So it's going to hit for 44 damage. And the gun also has stopping power, so he needs to make a DC 17 strength save. I feel like he should be good at those. What? He's not? The fuck?
Paladins don't actually get proficiency in strength. saves.
Apparently
No,
not.
they do
He only
not.
rolled a 7. All right, he is knocked back 10 feet into the waterfall and prone.
Yeah, we get
Get
wisdom and
fucked.
charisma.
As she, so Varys, he hit you pretty hard. He clobbered you
Yeah.
with the weapon. And you just hear a loud explosion and see him go flying away into the waterfall as your daughter is holding what looks like a massive version of her pistol.
Varys feels like, I think, deep in his core, that someday duels will be fought not with swords, but with these frighteningly large things.
I am going to give everyone the warning that the other half of Deus Ex Machina, the downside of it is if the attack is a critical hit, you still expend the same number of hit die, but you roll twice the amount, take the damage, and add that much damage to the attack. If taking damage from this ability reduces you to 0 hit points, you automatically fail a death saving throw for every 5 hit points you suffer beyond 0.
Oh,
oh
Lord.
my god.
Yeah, if you go
Die.
15 HP into the red on this ability, you die.
Damn.
So that is the downside to it. Fly, you are up. There is
Yeah,
a large fauna above your head.
Still 40 feet?
I love that Kelsey and I both are really
Yeah,
way
40 feet
too
up.
reckless with our HP.
Yeah, I figured it
So
was.
I don't fucking need that.
I figured it was
Fine.
right in line with you.
Yeah, it definitely is. There's part of Varys is like, oh my god, that's so dangerous. And part of them is like, that's kind of metal as hell. I wonder if I can get one.
Okay. I need to ask, does the gun shoot before you die?
It does shoot, but you
Yeah.
will die in the process. I would say the two
Yeah,
things
give him
happen
the big ol'
simultaneously.
Fuck you before
Sometimes
you.
that's all that matters.
Yeah, I
It
feel
is-
like it
It is
the,
kind of badass.
it
though, is the way
shoots
to
and you
go.
have just enough time to get off a one-liner before you die.
Yeah. You get one line.
I mean,
for
yeah,
sure.
no,
One-liner
that's
You flip
appropriate.
them the
For
bird.
sure, you get
Yeah.
one sick line before you go. As
Yeah.
long as it's metal, if it's metal as hell, maybe like you
That-
don't die in a lame way.
How good your line is might give you advantage on the death saving throw you're about
Like,
to
like exactly, like if the line is really shit, you
Yeah.
you fall backwards and like kind of fucking just crumple. But if it's sick as hell, you fall to your knees first, and then die.
All
I
right.
mean, hey, it is called Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah,
so,
the
like,
gun operates on a narrative power level.
Okay,
all right,
it
well-
operates on rule of cool.
Yes.
well, that is not something that this character has any tools with which to
to deal with. Okay, great.
So she's gonna do a zip zap
Throw your-
zoop
throw
over
your
here
sword.
and stab that one.
Wait, but do you have your mother's boots?
No, she
No.
burned with them.
She
Oh,
wore those
fuck.
down.
I'm the only one that has flying boots. Varys is like, come take my shoes.
It's okay. I can fly technically.
I need to
It's almost
teleport
like
my
we
shoes.
have someone with wings stunned on the fucking ground.
Yeah, it's
No,
almost
no,
like as
that's
soon as you pop
unfortunate.
those wings, I was like, oh, that's nope.
Actually, that's a good point. Before I commit to this, that's a magical stun. I can't do anything about assisting that, can I?
No.
Okay, fair enough. You
Yeah,
can't
I don't
use
have any.
thought.
I
Pick
can
her
help
up
with.
and set her on her feet.
I can help with the paralyzed technically, but
I
I don't think I can help with the stun. I didn't. At least
Can
Red
I
Lesser
throw
and Greater can.
Caldana as an improvised weapon?
Oh my
You
god.
use a big sword, so I mean,
Why not?
No, Fala is not a strength character, actually.
The rogue is going to throw
Oh.
the fucking barbarian into the goddamn
Oh,
blind thing.
I'm sorry. At the end of Kelsey's turn, Melody, you're getting Ray of Frosted again.
you know what? I just
Wow.
thought of this, Callie, and maybe the answer is no. But am I supposed to be making any rolls? Because my turn passed.
25
Yeah,
damage,
Are
Melody.
these Rays of Frost like spell attacks or some shit? Or are they like?
Yeah, they're
standard
cantrips
spells?
that she's popping.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You want to counterspell her cantrip?
No, what do you call it? When
I don't
so
know.
I have the cloak of displacement. Does
Ah,
that count spell
yeah.
attacks?
Yes, it does.
One sec, let me see if she
Okay.
hits anyway.
Any attack roll. Any attack roll.
She does still hit this one, so 25 damage.
Okay. Ow, Jesus Christ. I think
You are at 6.
I'm at 6.
All right, Falak.
Wait.
Now, I sorry for
Okay.
interrupting. Go ahead.
Wait, don't
No,
you
that's
share
alright.
resistances with Cookie, who has resistance to cold?
No, I chose poison.
Yeah.
I
Oh, you
reread
only
the,
get to pick one. Okay.
Yeah, I reread the thing. I get to choose which resistance it is.
Got it. All right, Falak, go ahead and do your thing.
I don't think her
Okay.
attack was very good. She didn't get a
So-
good roll.
With flanking, that's a 17.
That meets.
Oh.
I can hit on a 2.
She's a mage. She doesn't have great armor.
Oh. Should have cast super mage armor.
How good's her kidneys?
She's already dead, so I would say irrelevant.
That's just a bad sentence for anyone to hear.
Yeah.
How good are her kids?
Hey, how good are your-
You can't fucking
That's
yank
you
him
might
out.
you might get someone to back down from a fight. They're like in your face. You go, hey, real quick.
How good
How
are your
good are you-
kidneys?
How
How
good
good
are your kidneys?
kidneys?
How good are your kidneys? I'm
What?
interested in an assault charge, not attempted murder.
Yeah, exactly. How many kidneys you got? Because you only need one. So
What?
Yeah.
Why are you asking? I don't like where this is going.
yeah, well you better get out of my face then. That's how you get someone to stand down.
Yeah, I'd stand
Yeah.
down.
Kelly, was I supposed to make any rolls on my turn or no? Like
You're not up
like-
yet.
Yeah,
No,
I meant
but
like
we're
divine
fighting-
throw up rolls.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I need you to make a D20, roll D20 for me.
All right.
Divine throw up.
It
I
got
would've
the
put-
point across. That's what matters.
I just want you to know, depending on what you roll, you could theoretically kill Kelsey with this.
Hey, you know what?
Oh,
Maybe I don't
yeah,
want to
that's
do it. I'm
exciting.
good. I'm good. Maybe I don't want to. I don't. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think Varys is probably pretty like attuned.
12,
know?
you're fine.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. Yep. Flaw, how'd it go? What happened here?
57 on that one.
Flaw, how do you want to murder Flora?
Let's fucking go!
You know what? Just because I've never gotten the ability to, we're gonna Vorpal that. Because technically the sword can.
Oh.
You do. You twist, spin, and you hear Brux's whispers guiding your hand, which lays up and goes right for the neck, and you decapitate Flora.
Okay, but does Brux say Snicker Snack?
What?
Probably not.
Is that not what the Vorpal
No,
blade
you're right.
does?
The Vorpal blade, which goes Snicker Snack in
Oh.
Lewis Carroll's
Got it.
poem,
Thank you.
Ah.
The Jabberwocky.
Caldana, your power word stun wears off.
I
Excellent.
fixed it one way or the other.
Yeah, you
that-
did fix it that
That's
way.
one way to stop some
I don't-
magic bullshit.
I don't actually know if power word stun wears off when the person who cast it dies, but I feel like it should.
Yeah, that's fair
It seems
enough.
appropriate.
I don't know if it does because it's not concentration, but it seems legit.
I mean, seems reasonable to me.
I feel like the thing that stunned you, you're not stunned by anymore when you see its head gets fucking cut off.
I mean, reasonable. Okay. Well,
You're stunned for
Fauna
another
is going to
reason.
spend a legendary action at the end of turn, seeing Flora die. She's very angry. She is going to do her crush attack. She's going to crit. You all watch as Maple is crushed.
No!
Oh,
She has to come down to the ground for that, right?
Maple.
Excellent.
Maple.
Killed Spurt!
Well, I told you it'd be worse now.
Caldana, your turn.
Single tear.
Did she stay on the ground?
She's not gonna go back up.
Excellent.
She's not. Well, I mean, she only has 40 feet of flying movement, so yeah.
I would like to stand up.
Okay.
Bonus
Matter how many feet
action
She has. Matters how many wings she has.
is going to be. Yeah. Everyone within 60 feet of me gets advantage on attacks
Woo!
Wow.
and
boy.
saving throws until the start of my next turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Fauna is not gonna live long enough for Varys to get back.
You know what's crazy is if anyone's within 10 feet of me, they get a bonus.
Thank you. It's not helpful.
Oh,
I have made a note of it. Thank
okay.
you.
All right, just making sure.
I just imagine Varys just going like, if anyone is within 10 feet of me,
feel my
You guys are
righteous
okay.
fury.
Dad, what the fuck are you talking about? We gotta hurry up and kill this guy so we can get
Closer,
to
get
home.
closer. Get closer. You're gonna want this bonus.
All right, Dad. Let's get you back inside.
You guys ever wonder if Superman can sneeze? I don't know. Just saying crazy shit.
All right.
What you got,
I roll
Caldana?
2 and 20
Early
Alright.
onset.
on the dice.
Oh,
to be-
well, crits.
Yeah.
How do you want to kill Fauna?
Do a murder.
She has 7 HP, so.
Give her
Oh,
a kiss. Give her a
I'll
kiss.
just lightsaber decapitate.
Uh,
you guys.
There's a lot to decapitate. But you
I'm
do.
sure she's
I
dedicated
have a
enough.
fire sword.
That's
it's
a
like
thick neck.
it's like
That's why
that
it's lightsaber decapitate.
it's like that scene where Grog just like fucking cuts the undead giant in half, but like he has to hack away
He
at
hacks
him.
through it. Oh, that's fucking visceral. Okay. These are my gods, guys. I
Yeah,
mean, we could
that's
be
how you make
fucking-
viscera.
Okay.
I know I smited one of yours, but I feel like we could be a little chill on these two. God damn, you beheaded
So-
mine.
I took everyone else out of the turn order since they are not able to reach this combat in. Let me put it this way: if they make it over here, Varys lost.
It's 44 rounds.
Yeah. So we'll just have the 3 of them. Sir Varys, it is your turn with the
Alright.
Black Badger on deck.
Varys is like, I feel like something happened and it was dramatic, but that's okay. Hey?
At the start of your turn, I need you to roll a d20.
Okay. I'll do it, but I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah. I
7.
need you to roll a d100.
Come on.
Oh, no.
Roll 100. Roll 100. We know 100's really good.
100 is really good. I don't know what the fuck I'll do if you roll 100.
73.
That's not 100. Do it better.
A horrifically potent agony wells up within you as the light starts to burn. You take 30 radiant damage.
I take 30 radiant damage.
You do.
As in 3-0?
Yes, 3-0.
Oh, this is gonna.
Not
be
3
bad.
plus 0. 30.
Didn't Caldana tell you all not to go coughing up light because it's bad?
And you do. You literally, it's the end of Shadowbringers. You just like, you're the warrior like coughing up what you hope is light ether.
Ah, that doesn't seem good.
That's probably not good. Your turn.
Okay. What? Alright, Varys is gonna, like, kind of stumble up to the front of the Badger.
Yep.
Like this. He swore an oath. And you broke it out of
Are you
fear.
trying to drop the same, the same
God.
line?
Yes, I didn't get a chance to say it before.
Okay, got it.
What is consuming a potion in your game? A bonus action?
It is a bonus action on yourself and action to apply to someone else.
Reasonable.
Your lack of faith will see you dead today. I will consume my potion of Flora's gift, getting the effects of a long rest.
Ooh.
Oh, I definitely forgot that I gave you that.
That's why I haven't mentioned it for about 15 episodes. because I knew I would get to use it. My original plan was to give it to Kelsey to make into some kind of bomb, and I had no idea what would happen. But it
All right.
turns out this was better.
You do. You gain the effects of a long rest. Something else happens as you consume this potion. The wolf tattoo on you howls. Varys, I promised you once in this campaign I would allow you to use your tattoo in a way that you never thought possible before. And with Kelsey hanging on by a thread and given your blood, probably willing to kill herself to get the job done,
We have a
I would-
problem. We
I
have
would
a
gi-
problem. I don't
I would give you that opportunity now.
All right.
You do. You activate the special mark of your tattoo. And because it is activated in this jungle in particular, it will have an additional effect. I want to make absolutely certain that I give the right amount of damage to you on this because I have a special listing for it if it's done here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But he's the only one who has that.
Oh, I was gonna say.
It makes sense. This forest has been told to be special before.
Yes. Whispers items. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Okie dokie. So you bring the wrath of the God's Grasp for us here. And as you do, you hear a whisper in nature. You hear Mirabelle whisper, "Save our daughter." And massive trees begin to erupt all around, no longer decaying in the pestilence, and hundreds of feet away. You all see this as well, the rest of the whispers, as this massive force begins coming towards you. Roots, vines, everything tearing through the land and taking shape here. Oh my god. Let's see. He's not immune to or resistant to bludgeoning or necrotic, so he's just going to take all of it. It is going to be 60d6 if he fails the dex save.
60d6.
Yeah, it's normally 20d6 bludgeoning and 20d6 necrotic because it's a meteor swarm. But
Yeah.
here he gets an extra 10d6 on each. So,
God.
yeah. So we're going to see if he makes his dex save to only take half. That'd be great.
That's some stupid words you just said.
Yeah. All right. Well, dex saves is one he's good at. What's your
That's
save?
good.
What's your spell save DC? Varys?
18.
Okay. Well, he's got a +6. He rolled a nat fucking 1.
Ellie Core!
I mean, to be fair, like, you can't expect the
I
ground to just turn
mean-
into trees.
He was not very
This
fast.
is true.
How do you dodge that? How do you dodge when Burnham Wood just shows up and punches you in the dick? You can't.
All
No
right.
one's ready
It's
for
the
Burnham
first
Wood.
and second Hokage fight.
So
Give me-
Oh my fucking
Varys,
god!
Varys
Give me a
is
full
gonna
60d6.
Varys is gonna
Oh
look
my
at him as
God.
he drinks, and the energy surges through him. And I think he puts on the call of the spirit of Doreen, pulling deep into the earth, and he thinks about what Mirabelle goes through every day. The exhaustion on maintaining such a powerful, wide network that is diminished day by day on the burning line. And he knows he can't protect her, and he can't save her anymore. And that's what he wished for with his power, to give her 1 ounce of relief.
And in this
And,
moment, you do. You can feel it. This moment, and that's perhaps why she was able to ask you to save her daughter. This moment of clarity where she is herself again for just a moment.
215.
Well,
Oh my god!
And it's Varys.
Did you
Hey,
get
I got.
turned
Can I have
into
I have a question?
paste?
I know
Yeah.
I normally can't, but can I smite on it?
yeah, go ahead and smite on it.
Does he count as a fiend?
He counts as an undead.
That works.
That works. What?
Because when I leveled up, I got my first 4th level spell slot. And even though I don't need to, I hope to God there's not another monster after this. Because I'm going to burn it. Because 4 plus 2 is 68, plus the additional for a fiend is 78, plus my 2d8 additional is 98, plus the additional for extra smite is 10d8. 10d8 radiant.
Oh my god.
Oh my
So
god.
Varys is gonna lift his sword up, and when he lifts it up, if you're okay with me describing it,
You may.
I'm gonna have the fucking forest erupt out of the ground with a massive explosion around him, and he's gonna fucking bring it down like, for anybody that bothered to watch Bleach, like when Ichigo brings down Mugetsu, and it just sends out a line of energy. I'm just gonna casually bring it down and send an anime wave of energy at him.
You do.
And
And-
that is 35 extra.
And
So
a
250.
betrayal committed
Solid.
centuries earlier, one of the greatest in history that ruined so many lives, is finally avenged as you and Kelsey suddenly vanish, returning to the battlefield, finding that Flora and Fauna are in the process of dying because luckily it's only been 6 seconds and everything happens at the same time.
Right.
So you actually return just as Flora and Fauna are being murdered by Fala and Caldana.
They have no heads.
They do
but
not.
Varys, well, I guess I'm gonna go. You know what? We're very Shakespearean here. Varys is a Shakespearean kind of thing, right? He's got sort of. So I'm gonna just Yorick this bitch, and I'm gonna pick her head up off the ground,
my
and I'm gonna
God.
hold.
Which one?
Which one?
Flora's.
I know I have 20 strength, but I'm gonna
I
take
can probably
Flora's.
pick Fauna's up for you.
No, I'm gonna take Flora's head over to Fauna, and I'm just gonna hold it gingerly and place it down and sort
God,
of
it's like fucking Demon Slayer. Are you fucking
and
kidding me?
I kneel in front of them both.
This is the second fucking
Thank
season.
you. You gave me a purpose when I thought I had none. And he takes out the bottle that had the tincture in it. Saved me again. When I was not worthy of it.
As you speak, their forms begin to melt away. That clumped mass that is Fauna begins to dissolve away while Flora's form begins to twist and change. And soon, Flora and Fauna, twin goddesses of nature, lie dying before you. Powerful. I chose correctly, sister. Fauna grunts out, well, thank goodness we're dying then, or I'd never hear the end of it. And as they die,
It will not be the last time that you or your descendants are needed. In whatever form you return as. Who is ever next in the cycle. I swear, there will be an order here to serve you.
Fauna grunts out, in whatever form we take next. And she vanishes into the light. And then Flora finishes, we will have grown and changed. And then she vanishes into the light as well. And as they die, their energy bursts free and rushes up into your tattoo. The wolf lets out a howl once again that radiates through the area as divine light begins to emanate from your eyes, Varys, and you begin to ignite. In that moment, you know instinctively that you are going to ignite. If you chose, you could let it happen. You could become the god of evolution, governing the growth and change of all things. And yet, just as with the others before, your gem alights and that divine energy is pulled into it. It reshapes within the gem, which twists and turns and grows into a set of armor. You may add the Guardian Plate to your inventory. It is a suit of gossamer armor, light as a feather, yet incredibly strong. The armor adapts and changes to suit the needs of the wearer.
Oh no.
The Guardian Plate is forged from the spark of Cerberus of the Order of Flora and Fauna. If the armor is ever more than 30 feet from the bearer, it can be summoned back and donned as a free action. Protection of the Forest. The wearer has a +3 bonus to their armor class and gains immunity to poison damage. Gossamer Gift. The gossamer weave of this fine plate armor dulls even the most ferocious of attacks. While wearing it, any critical hits against you becomes a normal hit.
Come on, baby. I'm just gonna be running into trouble.
Elven Footfall.
Go.
Elven Footfalls. You do not suffer disadvantage on stealth checks for wearing this set of plate mail.
Oh, I'm gonna sneak attack in full plate. Let
And
us go.
Evolving Armor. The Guardian Plate adapts to the needs of the wearer. After the wearer takes damage, they gain resistance to that damage type. If they already have a resistance from this effect, they instead gain the new resistance. This effect fades at
Oh.
dawn.
I'm gonna fucking jump head first into some lava. This is crazy. This is sick as hell. I'm gonna mess some people up. I'm gonna get messed up. I'm trying to get my hands dirty. Who are we gonna fight? What's the next one? One demon down, baby. Let's go talk to her right now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get messy.
I didn't hear half of that because my headphones went out for a second. But we're good.
It was Varys talking shit, which we know what that precedes.
Yep.
I'm so ready. Hey, I slip. I think he
That's
slipped.
one of our first clips from this game.
That's true. Talk shit, get hit.
Yeah, I think Varys goes, oh, I'm way more tired than I thought I was. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Callie, you fucking gave him the goddamn Black Panther armor.
Yeah,
on
basically.
steroids.
Oh yeah.
He's got pretty
That's
sick
cool.
armor. I was gonna
fucking
give him another weapon, but I figured he'd want to keep using the sword that's Kelsey made.
You're
for him,
right,
so.
and now I've bound it to me anyway. So yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, I
love that.
thought you already have a sword and shield that your
Yes.
daughter made you, so now you can get a cool set of armor.
That's awesome. This is awesome. Do I have a sick helmet that looks intimidating as hell?
It's made of gossamer.
Yeah. Does it disappear like Iron Man's? It comes back.
It does not. It is an actual helm. It's a knight's helmet.
All right, I'll just keep it on the side sometimes.
There you go. And indeed, oh right. Also, I guess your tattoo level's up.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I'm gonna
what
be.
stupid bullshit does that do?
Here we go.
Someone try to crit me right now. I'm not even gonna
They
move.
they admittedly can't do that.
I'm not even gonna move. Someone try to crit me.
All right. The mark of flora and fauna awakened. In the awakened state, you have taken on the essence of nature. You gain +10 to your movement speed and gain pack tactics, granting you advantage on attack rolls if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet. In addition, bark coats your armor and regrows at dawn each day. You gain 15 temporary hit points. While you have these temporary hit points, you have a +2 bonus to your AC. At dawn, all temporary hit points are lost and then refreshed.
So,
I'm gonna get up to
so
some
plus
nasty
5
business.
total
Oh,
to the AC. Jesus Christ,
gonna get
Callie,
up
you've
to
got a
some-
problem.
I'm gonna get up to some nasty.
And
fucking
you were worried
business.
about my my stuff.
I'm gonna get up to some nasty business. Hold on.
Does
Hold
the
on.
Listen,
matrix
there's a reason-
protection overwrite that HP, or does it add to it?
Temp HP does overwrite, so yeah.
Yes, MHP does overwrite. That's true.
So, listen, there's a reason I had to make sure that before I game this, I had to make sure Varys didn't have anything like what Rosalind has that like forces things to attack him.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Otherwise,
me.
I'd be screwed. Yeah, and that's what you have. And that's why you didn't get that piece.
Yeah. No. Varys got to do the role play way to mark something. He runs up to it and he talks shit.
And he talks
says,
mad
"Hey."
shit.
I had a question. I think I stared into the darkness and blinked. Bring it. Ooh.
And so, as you begin your journey back to Evelyn's promise, you find indeed that it is a very easy journey because as you're walking, the petrification, the zombification of the forest is beginning to melt away and be replaced by the God's grasp that Sir Varys created here. And it is not at all a difficult journey back to Evelyn's promise, where you meet up with a bunch of elves who are very shocked to see you in such good shape. Although some of you are beat to shit like Melody. But, you know.
Do you want me to heal you, Melody?
I'm okay.
I'm gonna say Melody and Kelsey are the only ones beat to hell right now.
It's okay.
I mean,
will-
I would've used
I'm going
my-
to give Kelsey a fucking almost dead but I shouldn't be alive, but we are. So fuck you.
I'm gonna twin
fist
cast
bump.
Cure Wounds on them.
Yep, you
and
can do that.
I can do max healing.
Okay.
And I can do it
Jesus.
with my not my tattoo, sorry, the
No.
chalice form that's still up.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So that
So-
will be 2d8, so 5, 6, 7. So 7d8 plus 5 for Malady, whatever that's maxed, and 5d8 plus 5 for
Sorry, did
61 HP for
you say
Melody.
Melody?
Yeah, it's 61 HP for Melody. And what was it for the other one?
5d8 plus 5 for Kelsey.
5d8 plus 5, so that's what?
45.
45.
Oh, plus another 5 to you, Melody, sorry, because I get to add my spell casting for Chalice.
Okay. So you make your way and you return to Evelyn's Promise, where a bunch of eager young elves are all looking over at you. Were you victorious? I mean, you're here. I assume you were.
Varys looks out solemnly, and then gets a big shit-eating grin on his face, and he goes, "Yes, we have found victory, and now we can lead you to your new home."
And you do. You begin a march back with 27 elves that you did not enter into the jungle with. Each step seems easier than the last, not only as you celebrate your victory, but also because, well, the forest itself is returning to life here. As Talia's domain, or as rather Flora and Fauna's domain, is shattered. And that is where we'll wrap up for tonight.